Hello and welcome to Round 2 Frontline action of the 2024 Mary Sunshine House Classic, a Disc Golf Pro Tour Q Series event. Film crew today is Vern Wyatt and Hartford Burley. Drone footage courtesy of the Augusta Drone Pilots. Commentary team is Vern Wyatt and Noel Erb. On the card today we have Kat Murch from Rosebud, Arkansas. Paige Shue from Augusta, Georgia. Sarah Hokum from Caldwell, Idaho. And Jessica Weiss from Grass Valley, California. Hole 1's par 3 325-foot shot. The first thing you need to do is clear the two uprights right in front of you. After you do that, then the coast is clear to the basket. Alright, welcome to round 2 frontline action of the 2024 Mary Sunshine Classic here at Oconee National.
Oh yeah, dude. Hooey. Come on back now.
Starting off amazing by Kat Murch.
Good flip up by Paige.
That's nice, champ.
Those two trees right there, that's an imposing gap.
Those trees will definitely get in your head.
Not working. A little bit.
Great backhand turnover by Sarah. It's a disc you're going to see a lot of in this round.
Go in.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah, Jessica loves to throw that Sonic.
Awesome birdie for Paige.
That's a start. 2 birdies on hole 1 here.
Killing it already.
If you've watched the opening round, then you know that birdies on this course are gold.
All right, hole 2. We got a par 3 that's 384 feet. I've seen most of the ladies just lay up and then go for the shot over the swamp, but lead card, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yep. Do the hole. Or not.
Oh, that was so amazing.
Cat's like, a layup? What is that? Is that
Yeah.
French?
Just going straight for it. I love it.
Paige tried to give it some leg English, but it didn't work.
I love the effort, though.
Get there. Come on.
So close. Yeah, this is 384 is a no joke. No way! That was awesome.
So, what are trees anyhow?
For real.
Shout out to Matthew and Jen Blackman for doing spotting and disc retrieval in this hole. They were awesome all weekend.
Go, go. Miss that tree, please.
They were. They were so kind, too. There it is.
Good bit by Paige.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome birdie for Kat.
I think Kat's 2 for 2 on this hole now, if I'm remembering correctly.
She is. And for round 2, Kat was 1 out of 2 women to birdie this. Cadence Burge was the only other woman to birdie hole 2.
Wow. Hole 3, par 4, 450 feet, back across the bog and up the hill. This is, even if you make it across the bog with a good shot, there's lots of trees to contend with here. You have to try to stay in the middle of this little fairway.
Scoop. Bonk. Yeah.
If I remember talking to course designer Brian Shop, I think this tee pad area, I think they built that from scratch in the actual bog. They made
Wow.
yeah. They made their own little offshoot of the land there.
That's awesome. I loved throwing over this swampy area.
I know why this event's in the fall. It's just one of those Disc Golf Pro Tour scheduling things, but I would love to see this course played during the summer months. I bet it's beautiful out here.
Oh, yeah. I'm so ready for this course to be open all the time once they're done with construction, and I'm going to be there all the time. There's a Mando here to the left to keep from cutting the hole.
Oh, that's cool. And cut.
Yeah, because hole 4 goes right back down the hill across the swamp.
Get up.
There's one thing about this course. You've got to have every shot in your bag and use just about every disc in your bag.
Yeah, I had to rearrange my bag for this course to make sure I had every disc for every shot.
Do you lean towards one manufacturer over another?
Not really. I kind of do a little bit of everything. But I have been bagging more Innova as of late.
Is that Sonic again?
Great putt for Paige. Bogeys are pars out here.
Yeah, if you look down the scorecard and you start to see doubles and triples and worse, you're like, oh, okay, well, a regular bogey's actually not terrible.
Got a polecat?
Great pars for Jessica and Kat. Hole 4, we've got a par 5, 750 feet, throwing over the bog again, and then more elevation and more trees to come, with some mandos on the left to keep you on the fairway and to the right.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, wow.
Nice spot.
Sick shot.
This is my favorite tee shot. It's, again, so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You know, I commented before about how you can hear the pop of Kat's throws. Jessica Weiss is no slouch either.
Push. Nice.
Yeah, babe. Look at those beans.
Perfect.
Man, I love watching Sarah Hokum play. She's such an entertaining player.
I have a hard time figuring out exactly what her disc is going to do. She's like the Hermione Granger of disc golf. She can
I
make
know.
disc do so many things.
She's a legend.
Yeah, I
Nice
couldn't.
shot.
Yeah, I couldn't make a disc do that in 1,000 years.
Don't do it. All right.
So how quickly did your cards play this hole?
The first day was certainly a lot quicker, but as everyone got more tired every day, slower and slower. This was definitely one of the tougher holes on the course.
Yeah, I feel like even just walking and filming, there was a certain amount of fatigue when you got up here to the mostly flat area, and it was still, oh wow, I'm here and there are places to throw, but now I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. Yep. It was like that walking up to every putt too, where you're out of breath and then you're a little nervous too.
Yeah, how to make putting even harder.
For real. But hey, if you want a challenge, I mean, this is the place to be.
Yep.
Come on. Miss it.
Oh, great shot.
Smooth.
Wow. That was a rough angle that Jessica was at, and she made it work.
Yes, being on the right side of this fairway as you get closer to the basket is super, super tricky. Oh, good bid.
Get up.
Sit down.
Yeah, I think here's kind of what you were referring to before. The fatigue sets in, and you're like, oh, I still have to make a putt.
Yeah. So this hole, round 2, were no pars. So bogeys by 3 out of 4.
Hole 5, par 4, 525 feet. You've got OB all along the left-hand side, and kind of a smaller fairway here, right down the middle, but you're going to come off the tee here. Most ladies, I think, are going to come off with a forehand, but you don't want to go too far to the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
You can kind of see where Kat just landed, where that string was at, just a little bit more to the left.
Oh, nice.
That was perfect. She should have a straight look at the basket.
Come on. Might be too far.
Nice recovery.
It looks like just at a very by a small angle, Sarah was pinched off just a hair there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That'll work.
Lucky. Very nice.
It seems like every time Kat says nope, it actually turns out great.
Yeah, Paige.
What a stellar forehand upshot.
That was awesome.
Drop. Yeah.
Very nice.
I believe this is a Rhino, Kat. Yeah, it's hard to tell from the flyover of the drone, but it's significant elevation right here where this basket's perched.
No, this is a scary putt. Drops down right in front of her. Oh, it doesn't matter. Made the putt.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, looking at it from this angle, the basket back down the hill, you can tell, wow, that's a big death putt that Jess just had.
Oh, yeah. And a great par for Paige here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, that was an amazing forehand upshot.
Yeah. Only 2 other women parred that hole this round. So Paige, that was awesome. All right, hole 6, par 4, 545 feet. We've got 2 different fairways, but everyone pretty much favors the right fairway. Then you work your way back uphill.
Nice.
Great job. Thank you.
Paige had a pretty much the same result as round 1. She laced the fairway. Kat, unfortunately, didn't do as well as she did during round 1. Here's the shot that I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
great shot.
Beautiful.
That's a solid backhand from Sarah Hokum right there.
That's nice, Joe.
Another amazing shot.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine. Jeez.
She called herself by her government name. I think things are getting serious.
Nice.
It's a treaty game we were talking about in round one.
Yeah. It's like slouching, but then also goes up. It's like, how can I be in your way as much as possible?
Sit.
Oh, what a terrible little roll from Paige. She was right there with an easy putt. And now rolled to circle two.
Nice gap. Thank you.
Very nice. I loved that you could hear her taking a deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
That was very common among players, is catching your breath, calming down, and just doing what you do best. Heard a little deep breath from Sarah there too. And a great shot.
Yeah, this is definitely a course that you can let it get the best of you. But you just have to take that moment and center yourself. Oh,
Oh,
still almost made the shot.
she was robbed. That was so good.
Solid. Amazing backhand drive. Couple good up shots.
Pars are great to get here.
Yep, rewarded by a nice par putt. Good par from Jessica.
Most of the field got pars and bogeys here, so they're doing pretty good. Everyone's staying on track.
Hole 7, par 5, 860 feet. Your first mission is to get straight down the gap downhill, and then you've got to contend with the same thing the other direction, going back uphill.
Drop. Great. Great. Oh. Oh. Best street drive I've seen.
The first time I came out to this course when it was under construction and saw this fairway, I stepped on where the tee pad was going to be, and Brian Shop said to me, "What do you think?" And I said, "You gonna put the basket down on the flat there on the other side of the creek?" He's like, "No, it's not even halfway there yet."
Yes, this hole is a beast of a hole. So much elevation, and I mean, seeing it on camera doesn't even do justice to how tight this fairway is. But it's so fun.
So what are you coming off the tee here on this hole with?
I threw the new MVP shift on this one. Kind of has a reliable flip up that'll hold straight, and it was perfect for this.
That was an unfortunate couple of kicks for Jess's throw. Usually the first kick is not bad, but if you get a second kick, that can be pretty deadly.
Go. Kick left.
That's some good distance for Kat.
Yeah, not as far as round one, but still, I think anyone would trade drives with her. Another great backhand by Sarah.
Man, that has happened to me on this hole. Yeah.
That's it. Beautiful.
Good out there. So here we are on day 2 of this 3-round event, and now it's getting a little bit colder. There's some wind kicking up. You ladies were coming off the first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I believe lead card teed off before 8 a.m.
Yeah, this is just one of the kind of like hole 4. You're just chopping away at it, trying to get some distance and stay clean.
Nice shot by Sarah. You can see how windy it is from the flag on the basket.
Mm-hmm. I think that green disc from Paige is a force. I think I was talking to her after one of the rounds, and I was asking her about some of the things she was throwing. She throws a good amount of high-speed drivers.
Do you like to ask every player about their bag?
Yeah, it's always, sometimes you can see when you're filming, like, oh, that's a pig, or that's a whatever, a rhino. But sometimes you just can't tell, like, holy cow, what is that you just threw there and did another amazing shot with?
Yeah, I'm sure especially if they're throwing it a lot, it's like, okay, I gotta know what that is.
Yeah. Great
Oh,
putt.
awesome putt. An amazing birdie for Kat. That was awesome. Kat was the only female to birdie that hole this round. Moving on to hole 8, we've got a par 5, some more distance with 870 feet. We've got OB on the left that kind of comes in as you go down but opens back up as you aim for the basket.
Just missing everything there.
Wow.
I was asking Kat about that disc, and I thought it was a Wraith, but it's a beat-up destroyer that kind of acts like a Wraith.
Beat up
Uh-oh.
destroyers are awesome.
Yeah, you got to
We
feel
go
like
in
Sarah
the
Hokum
zone.
steps up to a hole like this. She's like, all right, let's go. It's my jam.
Yeah, you can tell she's definitely in the zone here.
Thank you. Second.
Wow. Sigh of relief.
Mm-hmm. Got through a lot, but it's pinched off over on the right-hand side.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, scare.
Another great shot by Hokum there.
That was awesome. This hole plays a lot further than you think before you have to start going right, so that distance was just beautiful.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, not a lot of forward progress there, but Paige wisely pitching out of that mess she was in.
I wanted to go so bad. It was cool. It was a fun time. Great shot.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is a wall, but she can barely see the basket through there.
Oh, amazing! Oh my gosh. It just kept getting better.
Mm-hmm. She saw something that no one else did, that's for sure.
That was so cool. Some good bids.
Yeah, I know she wanted that one because she had a little trouble off the tee, but the two drives or the two shots after that were just solid. Let's go, Sarah.
The only birdie on hole 8 for this round. Jessica was the only other person to birdie this hole round 1.
Wow.
It's only 2 birdies so far.
Hole 9, par 4, 612 feet. One of my favorite holes on the course. Your first goal is to throw through this creek area and then make it out here to the open. Then you wind back over here to the left to one of the most beautiful pin placements I've ever seen.
This is definitely one of my favorite. It's so pretty.
And could you imagine playing this in the summertime when everything's actually grown in?
Wow. And the creek that comes up as you get a little bit further down plays as casual. The creek is never OB on this course, so there's some forgiveness.
Yeah, I think that's a great decision too. Because it could be, I mean, you could have a throw that hits a tree and you're like, oh no, it's like double punishment. Not only did I hit a couple trees, but now I'm OB in this creek.
Yeah, it's a great decision, I agree. Didn't see too many forehands off this tee, but I think I like the forehand here.
Yeah, she misses that tree that she hit. She's getting a lot of distance and out there to that open.
Our spectators we had all around the course, and they were all amazing. So helpful, because sometimes you can get so turned around. There's just so many trees. So thank you to all the spectators. Or the spotters.
I'm sure they're spectating too.
Yes, spectators and spotters. There you go.
I think, if I remember correctly, that's Adam Wright on this hole. A
Yes.
fixture in the Oconee County area.
Adam Wright and his boys are amazing, amazing members of the community out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Great shot.
Paige has been playing so smart. I love watching her play.
Yeah, you can certainly tell that Paige has been playing since the young days, because she plays like she's probably 20 years older than she actually is. Oh,
Oh, wow. This basket is so fun.
there was a little conversation from where Kat was standing. Is she OB or was she OB or not? But she was not, because the line that's over there is actually meant for the Mando for hole 13, I
I
think.
think it is 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome putt. What a great par for Sarah.
She judged that one perfectly. Just enough to get over there and snuck it under that tree.
Having that hill right behind the basket, too, is nice. You can just kind of like go for it
Mm-hmm.
and know you have a backstop.
Good par by Jess. Were there any birdies on this hole?
No, not for round 2 and none for round 1, but plenty of pars and a fair amount of bogeys. I don't think there were many for the men either.
All right, that's going to do it for the front nine. We got Kat playing even golf right now. That's spectacular. We'll see you on the back nine.